Hi everybody and welcome to the Scott Show. This is the 1025Fifty Show as we do it every Wednesday and Sunday here on the Scott Show podcast. At the 1025fifty.net website, we have all of our 10 podcasts that kind of host the Scott Show and sets it up all nice and clean. Or else you can go find us on YouTube at tinyurl.com/102550 for all of our podcasts, including the main show, The Wake Up Call, and we do many others as well. But this is the 1025Fifty Show. This is the moneymaker. We talk about 102550. We talk about ending homelessness and poverty and making it happen. So that's what we do. Now, I did earlier today make a donation to Shelter Care in Eugene, Oregon, as they won our first monthly contest to figure out who would get a donation from us. So they got the first one. It was a $25 donation that we made to them earlier, and we cannot be more excited to give a great organization like Shelter Care in Eugene some money, some help. Now, it wasn't a lot. Like I'm going to tell you how it works. Break it down for you, folks. If you give money on the site that we have, it's set up. It's 102550.net, and then it's going to say October, the October poll. There's a little PayPal link there. You pay via that link, and half of that money will go towards the winner of the poll. The other half will go, of course, to doing all the great work we do here at 102550. So please do that and make this donation super huge. We're going to try to do some really awesome stuff here in the upcoming future. Now, there is a poll already set up and set to go for October. I'm going to tell you who's on it here in just 2 seconds. We do have our Slack team. We have a lot of cool stuff going on with 102550. Not just these awesome podcasts. These podcasts pay us money. We make it up. We talk about it. It gives us money, and we can end homelessness this way. It's just a great way that we can not just count on donations all the time, but have people enjoy life a little bit, enjoy what we do, and then we get paid for it. So it all works out. So the October donation, we have 10 different locations than last time that we have set up here that could win. So I'm going to go through them, and here they are now. 3 Hots and a Cot, and it is in Birmingham, Alabama. We actually got a shirt coming to us from them. A great organization working on veterans issues. St. Lawrence Place in Columbia, South Carolina. Now, I'm a little miffed about this place because they had an oyster roast yesterday, and they said they wouldn't deliver. But of course, it's South Carolina, Duluth, Minnesota. I am not mad at them at all. In fact, I love their place, and I might be visiting Columbia, South Carolina coming up in 2018. Pathway Shelter in Yankton, South Dakota. It is actually our second one that was from South Dakota, so we give them a big shout out there. Pathways. Tri-City Union Gospel Mission in Pasco, Washington. Wow, my eyes just totally went crazy there for a second. So it's Tri-City Union Gospel Mission in Washington. So check them out. The Latrobe Street Mission in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Good thing I didn't say Wyoming on that one either. But I do know Parkersburg is in West Virginia. Some of these cities, some of the places that we got are rather sometimes small. We have the Duluth Harbor Mission in Duluth, Minnesota. I put a local one up there for once. Kansas City Rescue Mission in Kansas City, Missouri. We got mail from them the other day, and they have awesome t-shirts. I'm going to get my hands on one. The Grace Centers of Hope in Pontiac, Michigan. Pontiac will always be known to me as the home of the Silver Dome. I don't think that that's even there anymore, but it's still awesome. I think one of the coolest names of a shelter, the Sandcastle Shelter for homeless families in Michigan City, Indiana. We give them a big shout out, and they're nominated on our donation thing. And Fort Collins, the Rescue Mission, Fort Collins, Colorado. check them out too. Great places, 10 great places you can vote right now on the 102550.net site. And actually, we have somebody in the lead so far. Sandcastle's in the lead. So, folks, keep it up and vote and make it happen. So, as we're talking about the different things that we do with 102550, all the exciting stuff that we have planned for 2018, we are working on getting more 5Ks set up. And I did run the Insane Inflatable the other day. I'm running the Harvest Run, which actually helps out the Damiano Center here locally. And I'm going to be doing a lot of fun runs, a lot of running in my time, including at 6 o'clock tonight you might hear some news on whether or not I'm going to be running in the half marathon for the Gary Bjorklund, which is in June here in Duluth. So I'm thinking about it. It's sign up at 5, and I'm going to be sitting there wondering if I'm going to do it. So we'll see what happens there, folks. But 102550, the Homeless Project, the first thing we're going to do, all the time is work to end homelessness. We have great things happening. Lots of friends on Twitter and Facebook, so check that out. If you're not subscribed and set up on our Facebook, check that out. It's facebook.com/102550. Twitter is the same thing, 102550 on Twitter. We have a Google Plus too. And of course, folks, we have a Patreon, and we're going to be doing something here soon with that Patreon and making it happen, rocking it out. That's what we do here on the Scott Show. And check out our message board. I mean, we got lots of great stuff happening on the message board too. Just lots of cool stuff all together, and we are adding stuff all the time. So today is also the beginning of our big push for the Holiday Angel Boxes. We will be doing a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to Holiday Angel Boxes, including 25% of all donations coming in now will go towards Holiday Angel Boxes. So check that out. You guys make a donation, and 25% of all of the money that we get that's strictly for 102550 will go towards Holiday Angel Boxes. We're going to do 10 of them this year. That's the game plan. So we're going to make it happen. We want to get something good for these families and for these people who get these boxes. So please help us do that and make Christmas a wonderful place for people this year. And, it's not just Christmas. It's not just Hanukkah. It's not just all the other holidays, Festivus. And I know I'm missing one. I'm missing something. But whatever works. Kwanzaa. There you go. But it's not just these holidays and this time that means so much. It's also the fact that it's freaking cold outside. So we want to make sure that we take care of our peeps and make things happen, because it's getting colder outside, and we can't have that. We can't have people freezing on the streets. That's one thing that I fight with every day, is thinking that somebody's freezing on the streets, and I just can't have that. To me, it hurts my heart thinking about it. And kids are sleeping on the street, and women are sleeping on the street. And one thing interesting, now I know, and I'm a guy, and I know guys will do what they do. And, some guys go out there and get put in compromising positions in survival mode. Survival mode sucks. That's a given. But kids, youth, get put in compromised positions when they are homeless more than any other group of people. Women are second. I mean, survival mode, you'll do whatever to survive. It's the truth, people, and it does happen. It's not a good thing. It's a terrible thing that we live in a society, especially in the United States. We live in a country, the richest country in the world. Right now, we can't even take care of one nation and give them water. One little island that we own in Puerto Rico. And shout out to everybody in Puerto Rico that can hear this and that will hear this in the future. and hope to God that you guys get power and water and everything else soon, because that hurricane was just terrible. I understand the politics behind, and I do and I don't understand the politics behind it, because it's politics. It sucks. In fact, we're going to be talking politics a little later on today on the 435. But we live in a country where people are hungry, where people are sleeping on the streets. We can't have that. Unacceptable. We're just not going to accept it. As a nation, we can't. So we're going to do something about it, and that's why we're here at the 1025Fifty Homeless Project. We're going to make things happen. And we're going to do it in a non-conventional way, like making podcasts and videos and rocking it out. We got Mr. Joel Heller coming today. We're going to talk some politics and some wrestling. So he'll be on a few of our shows coming up here. That'll be a good time. And we're just going to have fun. And when we have fun, when we do all this crazy stuff that we do and talk about all the stuff that we do, not only do we have fun, not only do we talk about things we like to talk about, but at the same time, we work to end homelessness. And that is the joy of what we got to do here today, and the excitement that I have every single day of my life because I get to do this. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone on this podcast that helps me out. Everyone who listens, because it's super important that we have a whole bunch of listeners. I'm pumped up. I hope you guys are pumped up. We got awesome prayer warriors too. I want to give a big shout out to all the people who pray for 1025Fifty. I think that's great. That's something on our website. Is not really something we use all the time, but if people want to, we're going to add things on there to pray for. If you guys ever want people to pray for stuff, we'll put that on there. Hopefully everything goes good there. And we got lots of updates, so many updates. Doing these podcasts and everything, I can't do all the updates too, so we might have to hire somebody when we make more money. So let's make more money by listening, like, share, subscribe onto YouTube. Hit us up, folks, because we need to have as many followers as possible, as many people hyped up about this as possible, because we're going to end homelessness, and we need your help to do such. So we'll see you guys soon. Check out the 435 Politics Show and the Wrestling Show tonight. We're going to make it happen, talking about wrestling and politics with Mr. Joel Heller. And tonight, 6 o'clock, we will have the big announcement about Grandma's Marathon, the Gary Bjorklund Half Marathon. Whether or not I will be participating in running 13.1 miles. And hopefully, if I do that, I won't fall over. So we will see you guys real soon, and have a great night. If you're checking out all the football games, check them out. Watching a little bit of the Lions and the Vikings as I do. But yeah, have a great night, folks.